Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So in this video, I'm going to talk about how most men don't have enough game to make a marriage work. They don't. See, what I find funny, what really makes me laugh out loud is I see a lot of videos of, guys in the so-called quote unquote manosphere, who are always complaining about, oh, marriage this, and you shouldn't get married because the girl's going to take half your stuff, and, marriage is just for the woman and you're a simp and this and that and all this other crazy shit when it comes to marriage. Now, for those who don't know, I am married, right? I've been married for 6 years, been with my wife altogether for 14 years, right? And, I'm also in an open relationship, for those who don't know. I've said it a million times, but, we got some new people who watch these videos every day, right? I have a girlfriend, right? We've been together for, over a year, right? Now, the reason why I wanted to make this video is because I want you guys to understand that if you don't have game, right? Because look, I first want you guys to understand this. This is not a video promoting marriage. This is actually the opposite. I'm actually trying to tell most of you guys, don't get married. You understand? All you guys in the manosphere, all you guys who are, watching a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of red pill videos, a lot of MGTOW videos, incel videos, and I know some of y'all be lurking on the dating coaching videos, all this other stuff. This is a PSA to tell you to not do it. Now, the reason why I'm telling you to not do it is because most of y'all don't have enough game to make it work. That's really what it's about. It's not that marriage is a bad thing. It's not that marriage is this thing that's going to ruin your life. It's just that most of you guys don't have enough game to make this work. Now, I know you're probably thinking, come on, Mr. Locario, you're always talking about game, like game is everything. And, and you're just saying that because you teach game. No, I'm trying to, save you guys from a lot of heartache, trying to save you guys from a lot of frustration, right? Most of y'all are better off not being married because most of the guys out there, y'all don't have enough game for this shit. You don't. And see, what happens is that it's not that marriage doesn't work. It's just that it won't work for most guys because most guys don't have enough game to make it work. See, and I'm going to explain this in this video. See, in order for, a marriage to work, right? You need to be able to know how to manage, influence, and upgrade a chick's mind. I'm saying it again. You need to know how to manage, you need to know how to influence a chick, and you need to know how to upgrade her mind, right? So that means that you need to know how to manage her, you need to know how to manage her emotions, you need to know how to give that woman direction. You need to know how to influence her. You need to know how to tell her things that's going to make her, think about things in a different way and see things, a totally different way. You have to have that ability, right? You have to upgrade her mind to the point where if I was to talk to your girl, it should almost sound like I'm talking to you. That just flew over a bunch of niggas' heads right there. You need to upgrade her mind to the point where if I'm talking to your girl, it should sound like I'm talking to you. What does that mean? That means she's a reflection of you. That means you've instilled in her your philosophies. You've instilled in her your way of life, how you see things. So she's a reflection of you, right? Now, see, in order for you to do all that, in order for that to happen, you actually have to be a man that women respect. right? You got to be a man that women respect. And see, the only way that you become a man that women respect is that you have to make them earn your love and affection over time. Okay, you have to make them earn your love and affection over time. So if you're a guy who can manage, influence, and upgrade a woman's mind, right? And in order for you to do that, you got to be that guy that women respect. And in order for you to get them to respect you, you have to let them earn your love and attention over time, right? Then if you get married to a woman, you ain't got shit to worry about. You really don't got shit to worry about. You know what I'm saying? Because even if y'all, in the event that y'all do break up or, you know, you get divorced or whatever, because, you know, nothing is guaranteed, nothing's perfect, right? But it's less likely it's going to happen if you're doing this right. But in the event that you do get divorced or whatever, if you were doing it right, if you were doing everything that you needed to do right, your shit's not gonna, you're not gonna be fucked up in the end. See, this is what happens for most guys. I'm gonna break down what most guys do. This is how the average dude deals with women, and when it comes to being in that committed relationship and getting married, and which is why most guys complain about marriage, because most guys ain't got no fucking game. So this is what they'll do. Most guys, they'll get with a chick, have sex with her, then they'll be just happy and excited that they're having sex with a girl. Then they'll make this girl their girlfriend, and then they'll just marry her. You understand? They'll just do this really quick. Right? Now, the only exception of you being able to do this really quick is that if you are a guy who is gamed up, meaning that if you are a guy whose game is on point and you understand the game, you understand women, you have a history of dealing with women, you may not necessarily need to vet a chick as long as the average guy would need to vet her, because you understand women. You understand how to manage, influence, and upgrade a woman's mind. Right? So there's exceptions to this, but in general, what most guys will do is they'll get with a chick, they'll have sex with her, and they'll make the girl their girlfriend within like 3 months. You understand what I'm saying? And then they'll marry her within less than a year. Right? Now again, if you're a guy who is gamed up, then you're the exception, but most guys ain't like that, right? Most guys are simps. Most guys ain't got no game. And so what happens is that when they're with this woman, they feel lucky enough to have this woman. They see the woman as the prize, and they make her directly or indirectly run the show. I'm gonna say it again. These guys feel lucky to have the woman. They see her as the prize, and then they directly or indirectly let her run the show. So then what happens is that the woman either, she was never really into this guy. She was just sort of using him to get a husband. You understand? She was like, this guy's a beta male, whatever. I want a husband. I want to be a wife. So I'm going to marry this fool. Right? Or she was actually attracted to him, but then she starts to lose attraction for the guy because he didn't manage her, influence her, or upgrade her mind. Right? So at first she was attracted to him, and then she realized, okay, he's kind of on some beta male shit. He's whack. And so she starts to not be attracted to him anymore. Now, while this is happening, this is where shit gets shaky, because this is where a lot of the divorces come in. You understand? Because you didn't let the chick earn the love and attention, or love and affection, I should say. You just let her be your wife, let her be with you. She realized you ain't about shit, and so she divorced you. You understand what I'm saying? And it's because you ain't got no fucking game. See, a lot of these guys out here in the manosphere, a lot of these guys who are very like, how do I say this? Like a lot of guys who you got guys out here pretending to be alpha males, thinking they know the game, and then they end up getting with some chick, marrying her. The chick divorces them. Then they become MGTOW. They're talking about, oh, guys shouldn't get married because you're going to get dragged through the courts, and then child support, and then you got to give her half and all this other stuff. And that's just the ramblings of a fool. of a guy who ain't got no game because he put himself in that situation to be taken advantage of. You understand? He put himself there. He didn't take the time out to actually let the chick earn her keep, earn her spot. See, let me give you guys this fucking game. Okay, listen, I've talked about this before. A woman gets emotionally attached and emotionally invested in you when you let her earn her spot, when you vet her, when you put her through the ringer. You understand? So a lot of these guys, they just let the woman be their girlfriend and wife. They just be like, oh, you're cute. You're having sex with me. Here you go. I'm marrying you. And she don't have no respect for you. She don't respect the situation. She don't respect the dude that she's with because you just gave her shit. You didn't require anything from this woman. And then on top of that, you didn't manage the situation. You didn't influence her and you didn't upgrade her mind. You understand? You didn't create the wife that you have in front of you. Right? And then you want to sit there and say, oh, well, marriage doesn't work because no, nigga, you didn't work. You didn't work. You didn't work the situation. That's why you fucked up. That's your fault. That's your fault. If you own a business and you hire some employees, but you don't train these motherfuckers, and then they do something wrong or mess up something and then they fuck up some situation and then you lose a lot of money, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? You didn't even look at their goddamn resume. You just hired motherfuckers, told them to come in there, do the shit. You didn't teach them how to do the shit right. You didn't train them. You ain't do nothing. Shit hits the fan. Shit is all over the place. These motherfuckers is just doing whatever the fuck they want. And then you want to blame them. No, blame yourself, nigga. Blame yourself. Like, I'm tired of these weak ass niggas in this fucking manosphere talking all this shit. I'm like, bro, that's on you. That's on you. I know lots of motherfuckers with game who's married. And they're happy. And their women are doing exactly what they need to do. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not the marriage. It's not the marriage within itself that's the bad thing. It's not that. It's the guy in the actual situation. It's the woman he actually chose. You understand? That's the situation. It's like, let's say you have a guy who is a terrible businessman. Let's say he's a fucking terrible businessman, right? Where he like he had a business going, but then he fucked up somewhere where he lost millions of dollars and, a lot of people got fired and all this other shit, right? Now, would you say, hey, you know what? Businesses are fucked up. Don't get into business, right? Because see, you always hear the thing where they say 3 out of 4 businesses fail and all that other shit. Okay, cool. So should we just not fuck with businesses anymore? Should we not try to be entrepreneurs? If that's the case, we shouldn't get in business ever. Because apparently business is bad. We shouldn't do it. So is it that we shouldn't do business, or is it the people doing the business that will dictate if the business is going to be successful or not? Is it the people who know how to run a business and have a profitable business? Is it those people can do that, or is it just businesses period just don't work? Right? Because if you was to say, hey, don't go into business, because a lot of people, a lot of businesses fail, so you shouldn't have a business. right? Most people will say, come on, you're a fucking loser. Why are you talking like a fucking loser, you fucking loser? Right? They'd be like, you're a fucking loser. Right? There's a bunch of businesses that are out here doing what they do. You know, some of you are working for businesses that are doing what they do, correct? So it's not about don't go into business because all these businesses fail. It's who is in the business, who's running it, who knows how to do it. And those who know how to do it are doing it successfully. So don't blame the fucking, you know, the whole concept of business and be like, well, I'm just not going to do business because, you know, statistically speaking, all these businesses out here, you know, they fit. Like, shut the fuck up. You're a loser. And the same thing applies when you're talking about this whole marriage thing. Right? So because these people over here who ain't got no game, who didn't know how to do the shit correctly, can't do it. Now it's like, oh, well, you know, we just can't fucking do that. Now, again, like I said, this is not to promote marriage. I'm trying to tell you guys, there's a lot of you guys out there. There's a lot of you guys out there who are not going to have the game needed to do it. I'm just being honest. You understand? You're not. But see, the thing is this, though. The thing is, you have to say the correct statement. Don't say, well, you know, don't get married because marriage is bullshit. No, that's not what it is. Instead of saying that, say, I'm not going to get married because I don't have enough game to make the shit work. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. You understand what I'm saying? That's all you got to say. Now, again, anything could happen. Now, there's guys that I know who are married, who have prenups. There are guys who I know who are married, who are in business with their significant other. There's guys who I know that are married, who have some type of situation set up so that if in the event that it doesn't work out, they have things set up and drawn out so that they don't get fucked over. But guess what? Let me give you a secret why they have their shit set up like that. I'm gonna give you a secret why. This is an exclusive secret as to why guys who are happily married got their shit set up in a way where they're not gonna get fucked up. Okay, listen to this. This is very exclusive information. You heard it here first. I'm going to give you the secret as to why these guys were able to get women, to manage them, to influence them, to upgrade their mind, to have these women be part of their program. And if in the event things change, they got shit set up to where they're not going to get fucked over. The secret is this. They got motherfucking game. Click the link below and get your bad boy gear. Get the t-shirts, Submissive Women Are Sexy, Binary as Fuck, and I'm God to these hoes. Click the link below to get your bad boy gear today. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.